Hi, this is a quick demo of the nuclear bomb simulator. As you can see, I wrote it in C++ in Visual Studio 6. I know that's a bit old, but because I'm using code that code from uni, I wanted to make sure that it worked. Eventually I'll probably upgrade to Visual Studio .NET, but I'm doing all of this in my spare time, and I've got a full-time job, so I've only got so much time to do stuff. Anyway, here goes nothing. So this is a 2D representation of the universe. The white circle over there, that's the Earth-Moon center of gravity, known as the Earth-Moon barycenter, because this simulator includes the moon as well. Okay, so over here you can see there is a projectile moving at subsonic speeds, barely at Mach 1. These red circles, they are sound waves, sound pings, to illustrate how close an object is from a fluid dynamic point of view. Okay, I'm going to reinitialize a program to detonate the projectile you see here at 500 meters above sea level. I'll try my best anyway. I have to be a bit quick about this. Okay, so I've detonated it roughly at 500 meters above sea level. That's a fireball. That white line there, that's the drag vector. So it's experiencing drag as the fireball expands and rises up toward the stratosphere, which is that other shade of blue. Each of these shades are 1 kilometer high. So you can see the tallest building in the world over here. It's a crude representation of it in the Middle East, and it's about 800 meters. And this gigantic pyramid over here is a crude representation of Mount Everest. I've included them to give the player/user a sense of scale. Now, I made a mistake in my claims in the science forums that I discovered that the nuclear fireball above Hiroshima was traveling at supersonic speeds toward the stratosphere. I was mistaken. I discovered some errors in my code relating to drag, code relating to adiabatic expansion of the fireball, and things like that. And after correcting for these errors, as you can see, the fireball rises well within the subsonic range. Okay, I guess that's the end of our demonstration. Oh, and by the way, the fireball has become more transparent because I've rigged the program to illustrate how hot the fireball is but via intensity of the yellow color of the sphere. But as you can see, it has lost a great deal of temperature as it expanded adiabatically. Oh, and that blue line there, that's just the velocity vector. It's huge because I'm using the Earth-Moon barycenter as a frame of reference in this model of the universe. And I've done that deliberately because I wanted the system to be complex so that if I made any errors, they would show up in a very obvious way. Also, I have factored in the rotation of the Earth into the simulation. So as you can see here, there's a line over here. That was originally where the simulator started with, where the mountain was, and it has moved since then. So for 4 minutes of movement you're seeing between the line and the mountain due to the Earth's rotation. So I've actually factored in the Coriolis effect. Okay, that'll be all for now.